back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Hyuni, and now I'm going to share you about several tips and also some suggestions related to my experience in teaching adult learners, especially how to teach English. Well, here I'm going to share you that I am not an expert of English, so I just want to share you all of the things that I know based on my experience. Well, the reason why I want to tell you or I want to share you about this kind of tips just because it's a really big concern. You know, it's not easy to teach English, especially for adult learners. They can easily state their own opinion easily in the classroom. They want to improve their English just because they want to achieve something. Let's say their career or their social life or etc. Well, guys, there are going to be three tips that I'm going to share to you. The first one is that please be very confident. Well, as you know that you're going to teach adult learners in which they can be much older than you. They can be like in the same age with your parents. So maybe they think like is this teacher true? Can this teacher be trusted or something like that? And based on what I have experienced in teaching English for adult learners, at that time I was still 23 years old, in which I am 24 right now. And in my opinion, they just think like, are you sure? Or something like that. Well, that is the first tip for me. And then the second one is that please prepare yourself very well. Well, in this case, adult learners students can ask you questions that is out of the topic that is learned in that meeting. Alright, for example, like what I have experienced before. Well, at that time, I was teaching about how or the steps how to speak in a formal situation, especially in business case. Well, one of my students asked me, well, Bu Yuni, when my boss asked me, can you please throw this paper away? And then my students asked, uh, is that okay if I say can? Well, in that case, I have to answer the questions, right? So then I can go back to explain my real material because adult learner students are like this. Okay, they learn English because they want to improve their English. They want to improve their English because they want to improve their career or maybe their social life or something like that. And then they must practice what they have learned in the classroom in their real life. So, right away after they go out of the classroom, they must practice what they have learned directly. So, that's what I mean. Well, if they experience something that is out of the material or out of the things that they have learned in the classroom, and then when they go back to the classroom in the next meeting, they will ask that question again. So, the thing that you need to do is that by using my third tip, that is please be a good role model for your students. Because, like what I said before, right away after they go to your class, they will practice it. So they will experience many things with their English communication. Or when they have problems, then they will ask our help as teachers to solve their problems. Let's say the example just now that I have mentioned. Like, can you help me to throw this? Yeah, can. And it sounds silly, right? And then when you communicate well, when you use your English well, so they will follow you because you are the teacher. Okay? Well, guys, that's all about all the tips that I can share to you. That is really based on what I have experienced in teaching. Well, once again, I want to say to you that I am not an expert of English. I'm not the master. I'm not a professor or anything like that. When I'm just a common teacher, and I just want to share what I have experienced based on my experience. Okay. Well, thank you very much for watching and don't forget to subscribe.
I'm wide awake.